Okay. So just finishing up, the management at the hotel I'm at said, "Hey, dude, why don't you finish up your program, buddy?" So we're going to stop riding. But what I'm learning in riding this is the more I can really get up over it, it's more effective than even the 1250 was to get me into full walk and be comfortable in tight spaces. Just really get up over this thing, which is kind of turning out to be the answer key. But the feel is different. I can't explain it. The handlebars feel, the position's different. The lever position's a little bit different. Lock to lock feels a little bit different. The height feels different. It feels like it sits a little taller. So all those things I feel like absolutely affect just kind of the feel, the way that it falls over, where it puts me when I drop in. All of that is a little bit different. And for whatever reason, and maybe it's the extra horsepower, but when I come out of a turning movement, I can just give it some throttle, not even a lot, and it just breaks the rear end loose, and I power slide out of the turn, which is odd. And I'm sure, I know this has traction control. I've got everything shut off, but that's definitely something that was noticeable. It's like I could just give it, just no clutch, just give it throttle, and the rear end will break loose, which is, I don't know. And I have a good amount of tire pressure too. I like the feel of the front brakes. They feel good. Like as I mentioned before, the rear brake feels a little grabby. It's stronger than I'm used to. They don't feel linked, so I don't feel anything kind of weird there. And because of those, whatever you want to call them, those foils in the front fairing, because they're movable, that area where my knee normally just sits in the pocket is gone on this bike, so that feels a little bit different. So it's sort of like where my body naturally rests and settles on the bike feels different. But again, I do think full lock to lock is further, at least it feels like it, and I feel like this thing will turn tighter without as much lean angle necessary. So that's huge. I think that's going to help a lot of people in cone patterns that aren't comfortable really throwing this thing over, especially Harley guys transitioning to BMW. They're not going to feel so out of touch where they really got to crank this bike over. And I think I have more ground clearance overall anyway, which means when you do crank it over, it'll go further. I haven't dropped it yet, and I haven't explored the lean angle, which I'll do a little bit later. It's just I'm in a parking lot. They've already complained about me being here, but there's like nowhere for me to practice. We just changed out the rear brake lever. I adjusted my clutch. I disabled the ABS so I could do some tricks on it, and changed, pumped the tire pressures up a bit, played with the seat, and now I just kind of need to get comfortable on the bike. So there's just nowhere to ride around here. But little by little, my first show is tomorrow, and then tonight we're going to set up the cones. I have no idea what the pattern's going to be. We'll have to see what that is. And it's supposed to rain, so we'll kind of see what that looks like. All in all, I'm excited about this bike. I think people that have the 1250 are going to love this thing. I think it's going to go faster, stop better, have more ground clearance, and it's going to require a little sort of recalibration of your slow speed process, but not worlds different, just a little bit. So I'm very excited, and I'll keep you posted as we go here. All right, take care.